Hello everyone, back with a new video. And today we are going to talk about, as we talk about in most videos, about something about life, something about understanding the game of life, right? And I call it, as I keep saying, the game of life, because if you take life as a game, right, and you take yourself as a character, and you start to think of it very objectively, right? And when you start to think of it very objectively, you start understanding what can I do to get better results in this game, right? You start to think of it like that. So that's how I have been putting things into perspective, right? And that's how I also want to share it. I want to share this perspective with other people. And I keep talking about how to some certain types of hacks, right? And certain types of uh, understandings, so that we all the viewers are able to level up with their level of understanding. They're able to play this game of life with more advantage with respect to some new information or knowledge that we discuss and discover on the videos. Okay, so in that note, I have this. Today is a nice day. It's Thursday, and I want to discuss one new topic with you. The topic name is the natural mind response, trained mind response. These are two opposite things. Okay, natural mind response, trained mind response. Versus, you can put versus natural versus trained. Okay, now what happened was, um, at home, and my wife keeps asking me about so many things. And as husbands, we are always very bugged up about the how many times our wives are picking on us, and then they're picking our heads, and they keep disturbing us. They don't let us waste our time by wasting our time. Okay, and they keep us, they want to keep us occupied. And that is very nice. That is a very sweet thing about women and wives, that they want to keep us occupied and useful, and we want to take rest, because we are working, and we just want to take rest, and there are so many other things. Okay, but let's not go there, because we'll get deviated, and I'll get I don't want to just go into that rabbit hole and just keep on sharing most of the general things, but that most husbands face. That's okay. So what happened was, uh, my wife was telling me something, and when I'm responding, okay, I was responding with a little bit of annoyance, irritation, or something like that. And what my wife was actually wanting me to do is to think, and she was asking about an opinion on something. What should we do, like this? Can Wives are always asking you about something. Wives always want you to be engaged or want you to do some work. But this time she's just asking me, she's just engaging me into some conversation. Okay, and something very beautiful happened, something very amazing happened. Okay, now what happened was, I'm just suddenly thinking, and then I suddenly felt that when I'm responding uh, for the for my wife's question, which demands me to think, there is another thing that is going out as there is another feeling that is happening, and that feeling is of annoyance or irritability. Okay, and I felt very bad, because my wife was very happy about uh, asking this question, and this she asks it out of fun, or she asks it out of the honest feeling of, I'm asking my husband something, he will tell me something. That's a very honest emotion from her. She does not have any intent of irritating me or something. She's casually just trying to have fun and interact with me. And my response uh, when I'm responding, there are two things I felt. Okay, when a person responds, just like we have two brain, every response has two parts. One part is the logical output, okay, and one part is there will be every output has every human output has two things attached in it. Okay, one is a logical answer, and another is a emotional answer, or there is an emotional output. That means I just want to give you a small situation for you to understand this. My wife is asking me, hey, no, this, can we do this, can we buy this, can we not buy this, this thing. So it when I'm thinking to respond to her, I will say no. No, will not buy this. That's a logical answer. Now, when I'm saying no, there is, and when the with the answer is attached an emotion, and that emotion is irritability or annoyance. Okay, and I felt that every time that we as human beings interact with anyone, when you're interacting with a shopkeeper, you will the shopkeeper will ask you how many eggs. Okay, you will say I want 2 eggs or something like that. That answer, that response, I want 2 eggs, okay, that has a logical, that has a logical part, and then there is an emotional part also. You will be telling me, Shreyas, no, I don't know that person, I don't care about that person, he's a shopkeeper, I'll just go there and just immediately leave. Yes, even though he's a shopkeeper, okay, you will meet him for 2 seconds, you don't care about him. That's why the emotional portion of your response will not be very high. Now let's flip the situation. Now suppose you are interacting with your father. When you interact with anyone, I want you to understand this about life and about yourself and about the working of your mind. That's There are two parts of your mind. One is a logical, one is a sort of emotions related. Whenever we are responding, whenever we are talking to ourselves, whenever any kind of interaction is happening, every interaction has two parts. Okay, and the beautiful thing that I was telling you, that I was able to realize, is this, that every response has two parts to it. Whenever we are interacting, like I am interacting with my friend, right, I'm so happy already, he didn't do anything, I just saw him and I became happy. My answer, he'll be like, hi, what are you doing, bro, and I already started laughing, right. My emotional part got activated, and I'm logically answering him. If he asks me how are you doing, I will not tell him, yeah, I bought a car. And if he tells me, do you want to eat something, I will not tell him that, no, yes, I bought a jacket. Right, I am logically answering him. But with the logical answer, there is a emotional part as well, and then it goes out as a conversation, a word, response, anything. Now, the topic, the title of this video is natural mind response, trained versus trained mind response. Now, I personally, when I realized that my natural mind response to my wife's playful engagement question was irritability or annoyance, I felt very bad about myself, to be very honest. And I not only felt bad, I felt why it's happening. Okay, why is it naturally irritability or annoyance? And this should not happen. I will work on it. I will change it. And whatever happens, if I have to change situations, if I have to change, or if I have to train my mind, and see, the whole thing about the game of life is about how you're tuning your mind, how you're tuning yourself, how you're shaping your perspectives. Right? Life is can be played like a Ludo. Do what you feel like doing, do whatever is in that moment, or it can be played like a chess, that you are calculating everything, you are in control, you are controlling what your mind is feeling, or how your mind is uh, responding, everything. Now all the people who are seeing the video, the the benefit is to take over the control of your happiness, that to take over the control about, if you want to feel sad, you should be in control and you should feel sad. Yeah, okay, this is, I want to feel sad, and it's okay, I want to be in this state to come out of it or something, and I want to evaluate, it's okay. If you don't want to and if you're still feeling, you need to change it. That's what I want. That's what happened in this situation. Okay, I did not tell my mind to be annoyed about when I'm responding to my wife. Why is it automatically giving annoyance and irritability emotion when I'm responding? I did not permit my mind, right? And see, when you are able to intersect, deviate, differentiate between, uh, or see so deeply, right? When you're responding, you were able to see it to this level that you're able to figure out that there are two parts, and you're also able to figure out that it was a natural response, that is a level deeper. Now you're going to another level of depth wherein you are saying, I will control the response. Which response? Not the logical one, which you are always in control of. You will also take control of the other part, which is the emotional part, right? Logically I am answering to all the wife's question, I will also uh, hijack, and emotional also, I will be calm. I'll train my mind that, see, when I'm responding to my wife, which is very important for all of us, I'll be calm. It's okay. I'll tell my mind logically that I need to be calm, and the logical part will convince the emotional or the illogical part of the mind that, see, default it not to change the default to irritability, annoyance, or whatever, to stay calm and respond. And if I work over it, yes, my emotions will stay calm, because your mind is ultimately, if you are capable of seeing it, capable of catching it, it will work on your uh, commands. Okay, this is something that I want everyone to understand. Lot of times we have an emotional unresolved emotions regarding so many interactions with someone. It could be husband, son, wife, sister, mother, brother, whoever, whatever it is, whatever relationship it is. And out of all those analysis, the mind will give a auto mind response emotion when you're responding to that person. Okay, when I respond to, probably, let's say, friend B, okay, I'm a little bit always angry with that person, and always I am my emotions are very angry towards, because that person does not do how I want them to do. Okay, when I'm responding, I am already activated, and the auto mind natural response is anger. And when I'm responding, my tone immediately shifts, right? So sometimes this is good, natural. Sometimes I want to change it, because I'm a civilized person, because I'm a person of thought. I'm a person who's measuring and doing things, right? I'm a person who is trying to take control over all of the things that are happening, right? So I want you to understand that, okay, we played this game of mind being naturally responding. Now we level up, right? If at a certain point with this person B, whom I'm already very angry with, if I want to change my natural mind response to a calm mind response, just for myself, not for the other person's benefit, because the other person B is really stupid, and let them be that way. But this time I want to probably be calm for myself, for my sake. Let me know that there is a way to do it. I know now that there is a way to do it. I don't have to do what my mind chooses for me. I will tell the mind that, yeah, this person is stupid, this person B is stupid, this person also does not listen to me, this person also causes certain problems for me by the fact that they are existing in life. The person's existence is a problem. It's okay, fine. I'll just be calm. My natural response due to multiple situations is naturally to get aggravated and activated, but it's okay, leave it. Don't want to use that much of emotions for this person. I will be calm, make sure that my interaction is very less, limited, of short duration, and then just tell him what I have to tell him, because sometimes certain people you have to interact with. You have to interact with certain people. My natural emotion with was anger. It's okay. This time is calm. Very control. I'm going to make a very controlled, logical interaction with him, with a controlled emotional response also, and then I'm just going to move out of that situation. I think this is better. I think sometimes to our loved ones, we may be responding harshly, rudely, incorrectly, unfairly, lot of things. Okay, because sometimes we have some expectations from them, or sometime in when we were very young, sometime might have thrashed us or something like that. We might be carrying that uh, in the mind, and the mind is just, you know uh, feeding some default values where whatever it thinks it's doing. Okay, with respect to outside people, uh, I don't care much what you do. With respect to the family, I really want you to evaluate and think about the natural mind response that you have to each member. Think about it: mother, father, brother, sister, and all that. Okay, you can immediately feel it. Okay, when you say natural mind response for sister, and then just start thinking about all those things, and start thinking about um, what is your conversations, interactions with her last time. You immediately, the mind will tell you, oh yeah, yeah, wait, I'll tell you, I have fed in this value, and that value could be, I don't know what, I cannot think of it anything, or think of anything. Okay, just for the sake of conversation, just let me tell you. So no, I'm seriously not able to think of it now, right now. So supposedly, for let's take something random, anger. Okay, let's take something just for the sake of conversation. Okay, so the last time I had a conversation, I'm thinking about every family person. Okay, and with respect to my sister, it became anger. Okay, now when I'm thinking about that person, this just came up. Okay, that mind told me, when I'm thinking about my sister, that the natural mind response I have saved for sister is anger. Why? These reasons. I'll tell my mind, okay, no, 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 change it, make it supportive, understanding, um, something like that. Make it more positive. We need to make sure that some of this needs to be in our control rather than the mind's control. You control it, you decide if you want to still be angry. If you still choose that anger is the best thing, then you should go for it. You should know that yes, I chose anger for this person. I This person requires to be spoken like this. Then it's fine. As long I The entire thing is, you take control. You choose. If you still feel it's right, you still do it. But if you want to change it, because family deserves always something special, because these are special people in your life, right? You don't Everyone outside is outside, and everyone family is family. These are special people. You need to take a special consideration, and you need to change some things to positive, because family is family every time. And I, through this video, want something good to happen, and that good thing is, all of the viewers, please, for family at least, evaluate first. You evaluate, don't directly start using this technique when you're talking with that person. It won't work out. It won't work out. This hack or this thing will not work out immediately. First, think about that person, sit by yourself, close your eyes, or however you feel comfortable. Think about this person, think about the natural, think about some of the conversations you had. And when you're reviewing those conversations, the mind will reveal to you that your mind natural response is anger, irritability, annoyance, agitated, angry, something it will tell you. Now you need to say that, mind, when I converse with this person again, I want to change my mind natural response to calm, to supportive, to understanding, or limited down, or limited. I don't want to interact with this person. The mind natural response, the response volume, then see, one thing is changing it to positive. Another thing is giving less emotional. One more thing I want to tell you, you can decrease emotional part. One, sometimes when I meet my friend, my logical part is this much, my emotional part is this much. Okay, let's say like this, something like this. Like, okay, okay, how do I say it? Okay, let's say this much, this is my logical part, this is my what do you say, emotional part. Now when I'm interacting with a shopkeeper, logic is this much, and emotions is this much. This is the emotions when I'm talking to a shopkeeper. This is let me how do I say, let's say, no, okay, let's make it this much. Okay, this is the heart. Okay, this is the heart, this is the mind. Let's say this is the mind and this is the heart. Okay, so, and this is how much I have emotions for the shopkeeper. When I'm talking to my friend, it is this much. My heart, my emotional response to talking to my friend, logic and heart portion. Okay, now when you are dealing with a person who is not favorable for you, family person, decrease your emotional response to the person. Make it positive, but make it small, small positive. Okay, don't make it too much positive, otherwise it can cause certain problems. Decrease, I will have very very limited emotional response to this person. I'll try to imitate emotional response of that which I have with a shopkeeper, just to, but I will make it positive. A lot of things can be done, a lot of things can be explored. I am also quite new to this entire concept, researching it, and I shared it with you guys. I want you to discuss it if it is possible in the comments. Always welcome. And so many things, whatever you feel you say, whatever you think you say, whatever you think about this concept of mind natural response versus trained mind response, whatever you feel around this topic, explore more things, develop this even more, enhance it even more. So there are a lot of things that that can happen to it. uh, Thank you so much for viewing this till here. If you are able to view it till here, for me at least, you are very special. And thank you so much. Honestly, I just want to thank you.